Playing games with strangers is part of Culture Box. Whether you enjoy geeky reviews, comedy, or original fiction, open up the Culture Box and find something excellent for your soul. And speaking of stories, dive into the speculative worlds of the Untold podcast. Engage your imagination with sci fi, fantasy, and horror from a Christian worldview. Listen at untoldpodcast.com.
No, not everybody else is there. Everyone else is underground. 4 people are there, and they are not 4 people that I want to talk to at the moment because they are people that have brought the apocalypse with them and continue to make decisions that make me want to pull out all of the hair that is on my body.
Oh,
So,
okay.
We're going to go where the people of Towerfall are, and we're going to help take care of them because currently they have no leadership and no monarchy, which is a good thing. The monarchy was bad. We don't want that anymore. We're going to set up a new government, but they currently don't have that. And they have Drow, and they have a destroyed city, and they have nothing. And my sister's there, and my mother's stupid, and I have you following me now. So we're going to go. Okay?
My mother's stupid. Awesome.
Okay, but Emran,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should tell you that I literally have no other skills.
Then killing people?
I know that sounds ridiculous, but that's
No, that's
very
fine.
much
I mean,
true. Yeah. So
I'm going to level with you right now. I also don't have any other skills. So,
okay, all right. So I don't know how I'm gonna be helpful, but I'll come.
I also don't know how I'm going to be helpful yet because most of my problems are solved with the glaive. So, I don't know. Let's go find out, I guess.
Sure.
Cool. All right, well, I'll get us some hot water for the road.
Some more delicious hot water.
Playing games with strangers. You know there's no danger. So come on in, we're all friends. Playing games with strangers. Strangers.
Okay, meanwhile, back at Lenny's.
Can I go take a nap now? I don't want to be in these scenes anymore.
Come.
I wanted to have 2 characters. Why? Why this? Anyway.
So, Callum, I just wanted to have a really deep conversation with you.
I'm gonna eat these pancakes now. No.
Okay, so we're getting some books, and that's a big plan. Books.
I was preparing spells so I can cast sending to LL. Do you want to use the YouTube first and see if she's on this plane?
Yeah, that would. Yes, I didn't want to interrupt you with stuffing your face.
I'm sorry. It's very. I haven't eaten a lot lately. I know we had the Heroes Feast not that long ago, so I've actually eaten quite recently. But these
Food's
are really
great.
good
You don't
pancakes.
have to
So- I
justify
mean
it.
waffles.
It's-
I don't know. What does Lenny's have? I don't know.
You
It's
are a
fine.
growing
It's
boy.
fine.
Yes.
I'm not. I mean, at this point, I've been aged to the point where the only growing I'm doing is out. So,
Growth is still growth.
I guess.
No matter how small.
Should
Oh,
see your
large.
ears.
Indeed. So yes, I would like to use the YouTube and look for my baby girl.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you hold up the YouTube and you look through it and you find nothing.
Well, that was maybe a waste of the YouTube.
No, this was good.
It was good.
We didn't have anything else to use it for today. Because now I know that I shouldn't cast scrying on her for a second follow-up to figure out where she's at. You know?
Right.
Problem solved. Yep.
But I can cast sending and see if I can find out if she knows where she is, because I can cast that as many times as I would like. So many times. I can cast this a lot of times. So get ready to hear a lot of hi.
Maybe
Let's
don't
see.
do that because
What?
then it no, like the whole "Hi, it's me, Callum" thing. It's
I
cute
just
and
got to know
all.
who it is.
You know what? Do what you want to do. You helping me, I appreciate it.
I can cast this spell 10 times if I want to. So I think we got it handled. Don't worry. That's a lot of words. I'm going to cast Sending to LL.
Okay.
Hi, it's me, Callum. Maybe you remember me. I'm your dad's friend. Are you safe? Do you know where you are? Let me know.
You get a response back, and she goes, "At a bakery, the cupcakes taste funny, but there's this elf lady and a human, and they seem pretty nice."
What'd she say? What'd she say?
She says she's at a bakery. There's an elf woman and a human. They seem pretty nice. Cupcakes taste funny.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Hey, Callum again.
Who's here?
Do you know where the bakery is? We want to find you. Your father is concerned. If you know, tell me.
When I look out the window, it says only on Tuesdays, but the surrounding area looks pretty messed up.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to go back to Waterdeep.
Aileen can't hear this, can she?
No.
Okay.
Okay, well, hey Wilder, you want to go to LL?
Yes. Where is she?
Well, she said she's at a bakery. It's called Only on Tuesdays, and it's on another plane. So I'm pretty sure I can get us there with that information. I just need to finish prepping 10 other spells.
Did you say only on Tuesdays?
I did, yeah. And she said it looks pretty messed up outside, so I'm gonna guess she's not just in.
What day is it?
Well, okay, here's the thing, right? We are not. We're in a pocket dimension, so we're on a different plane, but I can get us there lickety split because we're not on the same plane. So I can get us only on Tuesdays in Waterdeep, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That I wonder if she's at only on Tuesdays here.
But was it called Only on Tuesdays here?
It was.
Yep.
Hey, you want to step outside and I'll try scrying?
Yeah.
All right.
just watching everybody so flabbergasted
Can someone,
right now.
can
is
someone just stay inside to see if the Minotaur shows up? Because I'd really hate to miss him.
I'll stay here.
Yep.
Right, I'll go outside and cast scrying.
Following Callum.
I'm going with Callum too.
Yeah,
Hey, Callum, while you guys are going outside, can you roll a D100
I
for
sure
me, please?
can. I don't have one out, but I'll find one.
For the weather.
Rainy with a chance of tentacles.
Again?
That would be a 44. 2 4s on the die. 44.
Okay.
Do I know what that's about?
You sure don't.
Great. I'm going to cast
Chance of precipitation.
scrying on this nice little bowl. Gonna give it a little look. See if I can see a little.
Looking over his shoulder.
She has a wisdom saving throw she can make. Or she can throw it voluntarily if she'd like.
Actually, when you cast scrying, you get nothing.
Okay, so not great. Okay, hey, Wilder.
Yeah.
You want to go back inside and we'll go to LL?
Yeah.
All right, great. Let me finish prepping my spells real fast. Everyone talk amongst yourselves.
I've got to sneeze.
Bless you.
Wait, it's going away.
I was
I'm
going to
good.
say, I thought you did that
I'm good.
after the sneezing.
Actually, it was some divine energy that came off of Aileen when she said "bless you" as the avatar of death. She
Oh
the
no.
bless you killed the sneeze.
Oh no. I didn't know I had the power.
I actually feel so much better now.
What happens when she says,
Elaine,
bless
did
your
you-
heart?
Oh no!
Oh no!
It depends on what her intention is behind the statement.
Yeah.
Oh no! And Aileen doesn't know this. Celeste knows it, but Aileen doesn't.
Like I said,
This is wonderful.
spellcasting comes down to intention.
Thank you, Aileen. That really helped.
That means that Tilda's going to be feeble-minded forever.
Nope, just for 30 days.
Oh, okay.
Well, we go back inside.
Yes, we do.
So now, Aileen, why didn't you go outside with your friends when they went outside?
Well, I'm planning on when we go to take care of the things we need to take care of. I'm gonna go with them, so I'm getting some time with y'all.
Okay.
Because
Why would you
I've
say that?
I may have left the business and ventured off on my own, but that doesn't mean I don't want to know.
That's fantastic. What are you into now?
Oh, you're telling her about the death thing.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
I just
I
pulled an
died and
old log.
she's into me. Wait, that's not what I didn't mean.
Oh!
No,
well, congratulations!
no,
we've never
no.
had. Aileen's never brought a
No.
boyfriend
Wait,
home
you want to go
before.
to that now?
No. Callum, shut up.
I'm sorry. I'll be over in the corner.
Well, Aileen, I just want
Mom.
you to know I completely support your decision.
Mama.
We are not
Mama.
we are not against
Stop.
interracial marriage in this family.
Wait,
we are
wait,
completely
Stop.
proud.
Please. Oh my
When are you
God.
guys gonna have babies now?
Mother.
Tomorrow.
Wilder, you want to go?
I'm
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
We'll only have babies on Tuesdays.
Good night, kids. It's not gonna get any better than that.
And that's the name of the episode right there.
I'm sorry.
Yes, Callum, if we could leave, that would be wonderful.
Yeah,
Save you some
okay, so-
humiliation.
I'm going.
Take me with you.
I'm
I'm going
again,
to
someone's
stay.
gonna
Wait,
stay
my
for this
love. Don't leave
Minotaur.
me.
Pooh?
Yes.
Oh, Buck, you fall in love with everybody.
You know,
I haven't fallen in love with Pooh.
I don't want to leave you behind, but also if you could stay and talk to the Minotaur if they show up and give them this diamond.
We've
I'm
got a
sorry.
good.
Did you say something about a minotaur?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no, we had some
Bullwinkle.
a regular show up. He said he was looking for the spooky wait staff.
Well, that's
Yeah,
why I
but
had people
that's-
stay inside when I went outside.
That's them.
So
Oh
they
no,
would clean.
he showed up when y'all were sleeping.
Did they leave a book for me?
Oh.
Oh, that's creepy.
He had a book.
Yeah?
I thought you guys might want your rest, so I told him that we didn't have any creepy wait staff.
Thank you, Mom.
Hey, Pooh. Is it wrong to commit felonies inside a Lenny's if you're not
No.
on a plain old space that has plain old law?
I don't. I no. What sort of felony are you talking?
That's for the Waffle House. That's for the Waffle House plane.
Did they have? Did they leave the book though?
Well, I mean, yeah, he said that he brought a book. So,
Bringing a book and leaving a book are two very different things. Did they leave the book?
yes, I just said they brought the book.
I know you said they
Where-
brought the book,
where-
but
Where
Can I
is
have
it?
the book?
Point.
Where is it?
Use your fingers.
Where is it?
Point.
The book?
Yes, the book.
Yes. Yes, Mom.
felonies, crimes, war crimes.
I think I put it in with the rest of my books. Let me go check.
Okay, Mom, you do that.
Stop calling her mom.
Yeah,
Just
if
trying
anyone's
to-
gonna call her mom,
It's a
it's gonna be
term of
me. So
I'm just trying to get
No,
used to
it's
it.
not.
I am so glad to find out about that, by the way.
Jeez. And crackers.
I mean, no rush on the babies now, but, you aren't
Yeah.
getting any
I can't-
younger, Aileen.
Aileen's just gonna crawl under a table.
I'm a child.
Crawl
I'm young.
Under
I have time.
a table.
I guess it's always Tuesday somewhere.
Do you have the book though? Because I'd like to get the book and go. Advice? Tips? I don't know.
She hands you this book. It's got some weird symbology on it. It's entitled "On Oni and Other Forces Within and Outside of Nature."
Can you send me that title, please? Okay, great. So, the Minotaur is not coming here. Do you all want to come with us then?
Yep. Well, I'm just saying yep a lot today because I'm along
Great,
for the
everybody
ride.
grab my hand.
You know-
Well, not everyone grab my hand. Just everyone can,
well.
just in a circle. Just everyone link hands.
Oh,
Wait.
I'm taking Aileen's hand. Hold on.
Nope,
I
no,
thought I was,
no.
I
She's
thought I
gonna
was taking
go
Aileen's hand.
in between
she can
Wilder and
Be
Pooh.
between both of us.
Nope.
I just Callum, before we
Yeah.
do this, there's a little thing. Well, I mean, it's not a little.
Called love.
You know, Imran.
I do know
Well,
Imran,
no.
yeah. What about it?
Crazy little thing.
I mean her.
She's not. She's
Yeah.
not here.
Right.
I noticed.
She doesn't want to be here.
Oh, wow. You're observant.
I
Right.
actually.
I'm just leaving a quick
Okay.
note.
Oh,
Real quick. Just the old.
Do you want me to send a note to her?
Well, we could leave it here, and
I
if
could just
she
cast
comes
send
here,
it. Would you like me to tell her something particular? Pardon
yeah.
me.
Would you like her to tell
Oh,
us
I was-
something particular?
yeah, I was just gonna say, hello, Imran. This is Pooh. We're doing some world-saving
Yeah.
stuff.
I love you.
Miss you.
Love
Yeah,
you.
love you. No.
No.
Miss you.
Kisses.
Miss
Who
you.
and I are
Kisses.
thumb wrestling
good.
to see who gets to date you.
One moment. I'll send that message right away.
Yep.
Callum will turn around and go, "Hi, it's me, Callum.
No,
It's Pooh. Sorry, he wanted to say we're going somewhere. We'll be back soon. Miss you."
Miss you.
Hugs
Callum
and
does not-
kisses.
loves you.
Callum does not cast sending.
Thanks for that, Callum.
Yeah,
I
anytime,
appreciate
Sounds good.
you looking out
That's
for a
so
friend.
rude.
Yeah, forget that woman. Everyone grab hands in a big circle.
Okay, Aileen.
Aileen's mom comes up and starts to join in.
I don't think you want to come with. You got to
Mom.
sit here.
Mom, no, Mom.
Mom.
Stay
She said,
here.
"Everybody join hands, dear." I'm
he-
just doing.
He,
Yeah.
I know it's the long hair, but he.
Mom.
All right, so everyone that isn't Aileen's parents in a big circle.
Yep.
Roger that.
Bye, Mom.
I'm gonna cast plane shift.
And I will let it be known that I did grab Tilda's hand.
No.
Did you, Pooh? Really?
Yeah, I sent it in the chat at 9
He did. I
p.m.
thought he was
before any of this
kidding.
happened. Nope.
All right.
The instructions were not clear enough.
Bless her heart.
All right, well, here's what plane shift does. You and up to 8 willing creatures who link hands in a circle are transported to a different plane of existence. You can specify a target destination in general terms, such as City of Brass on the elemental plane of fire, or the Palace of Despater on the second level of the 9 Hells, yada, yada, yada. You appear in or near that destination. So I'm just going to say only on Tuesdays.
Which one?
The one that I'm familiar with that isn't here. Because I don't think Leona would have put LL in the only on Tuesdays that's in Towerfall.
As a DM, I have to clarify. So, just saying. If the party is not willing, what happens?
You can use the spell to banish an unwilling creature to another plane. You make a melee spell attack against it. On a hit, the creature must make a charisma saving throw. Can she be unwilling? In her feeble-minded state.
She's dumb. She's not. She still has the ability to have an opinion about things. I mean, she's not.
I bet she has a lot of opinions about things.
She just can't vocalize them right now, and we're thankful.
Okay, so I will make a melee spell attack against her. One moment. That's dirty 20.
Okay.
Finish her.
So she'll make a charisma save.
All right. And what's your DC?
17.
She rolled an exact 17, so how does this play out?
Even better. If the creature fails the save, it is transported to a random location on the plane of existence you specify. A creature so transported must find its own way back to your current plane of existence.
So Pooh basically just... That's a series wrap on Tilda, everybody.
Pooh just yeeted Tilda into another place so far.
And she's feeble-minded for 30 days,
This
so...
one's dead.
Tilda will return in campaign 2.
She might.
No, she won't.
She did.
All right. So you guys show up at the
We show up
outside of the
without
Only on...
Tilda.
You guys show up at the Only on Tuesdays in Waterdeep. Pooh looks like he's holding someone's hand who isn't there.
I'm very confused right now.
What are you confused? Hey, we're here at Only Tuesdays? Only on Tuesdays,
Oh.
pardon.
Just right now?
There was... I thought I had... what's her face's hand in this hand?
Emran's? No,
But there's
he didn't
not-
Aileen?
have her.
Yeah, no,
Hey.
Emery wasn't here.
No, like her grandmother or
Aileen's
whatever
grandmother.
she is.
No, I mean Emery's grandmother.
My grandmother's dead.
What?
Anyway,
Well, then whose
I'm
hand
gonna
was I
look inside
holding?
Only on Tuesdays.
Dead lady? I don't know.
Following Callum.
You look in Only on Tuesdays and you see a little girl sitting at a counter that has a elf and a human behind the counter, and
It
they're
is
just
not
kind of working
LL.
away.
We don't know who this little child is.
Nope.
What?
You said a little child. You didn't say it was LL.
There you go.
It-
All right.
It's LL.
Well, I'm definitely going in.
You walk in and LL turns around. She goes, "Oh, is it over?"
No. Part of it's over.
Make a perception check, by the way, Dave.
Can do.
Are we perceiving anything? Or is this Wilder specific?
Wilder specific.
14.
You notice that your daughter is wearing something that looks kind of like a necklace that you have never seen her wear before.
No, it's not over quite yet. We've still got some things to figure out. How much do you know about what's going on?
Leona said that what happened here in Waterdeep is happening in Towerfall.
Okay.
And she said I should wear this necklace and stay with these nice people. And actually, as you guys walk in, Aileen, the elven woman looks at you and goes, "Oh, Aileen, you should have said something. If I knew you were going to show up, I would have prepared for you."
Do I know this said woman?
I mean, in Towerfall, she was your mom.
Is she still my mom?
That sounds like something that should be fleshed out in exposition.
No, whose soul is in that body?
That's a rude thing to say.
Don't say that about my mom.
And you are...
My future mother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not to be rude, but we've been rather busy, and it's very possible that your name came up. But my name's Wilder, and this is my daughter, LL.
Oh, so then you're the husband of that white-haired lady that came in and brought her in then?
Very much so.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, and how did she... Leona left her with you?
Oh, yeah, she was a very nice lady. She said that she came in from a different town. There was some bad things that was happening there. So I just, she said, I'd like to leave her here because she was familiar with Aileen, and she said, I would consider it, a favor. So I was like, you know,
Great.
she's been she's just been a darling little girl since she showed up.
Oh yeah, for sure. She hasn't done anything like weird, has she? Like climb walls, anything like that?
Is that a normal thing for you, dear?
It's kind of a new thing.
No, I can't say that she's done it here. Bless her heart.
Okay. Did Leona give you any other information, instructions, anything like that?
No, she just said that either her or her daddy would be here to pick her up whenever they were ready.
Okay. Elle, did Leona say anything about what we were supposed to do if I came to pick you up?
No, she just said that we had to get out of the splash zone. I mean, that was her words, not mine.
Good words. Good words. Okay. Guys, I don't think we should take her with us. I know she can do the things, but I don't think that she should go with us. She seems like she's safe here, and Leona wouldn't have just left her willy-nilly.
Yeah, no, that seems good. When you say with us, what do you mean by that?
Like, whatever we're doing next, if we have to go after Carrick, I don't want to take her with us.
I mean, no, I wouldn't bring a child for that. I'm going to read this book that I got. Also, can't bring us back to Towerfall until tomorrow. So, if we want to just...
So we're here.
If I want to look around, see if there's anything here in Waterdeep to be salvaged, so to speak, we can. Otherwise, we can just, figure it out. Have a good time. Yeah.
Okay. Since we are here, it might be a good idea to go back to where I'm assuming most of this started. The where I started to mess things up and all. The ritual space.
Oh, is it now okay? If you were to explain that space to me, could you, in great detail, tell me what it's like? Because I previously saw some people doing some questionable things, and it might be in the same area. I don't know, but if you tell me what it looked like, maybe we can find it.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. I have a general idea of direction, but not detail.
General is fine. Give me everything you got.
There was a basement.
Oh, yep.
And I think it was a red room.
Been there.
Everything's fuzzy. Not like the room was fuzzy. That's not what I meant. Like my brain's fuzzy about more than that.
Right. Yeah.
I don't remember much of anything.
Guys in cloaks.
Rituals.
Yeah.
Did they have red cloaks?
Quite possibly, yes. I remember red. I do remember red.
Can I go back to that house?
I mean, you know where it's at. You only gotta have my permission.
I'd like to go back to that house.
All right.
I'd like to follow.
So you're telling me that this all sounds familiar to all of you?
Yes. In fact, there was a note in that house from Carrick. Yeah. At the time. No. From Zeus?
Wait.
From Damien.
Damien.
The goat man.
I remember. Damien,
Man with
goat.
goat hooves.
Yep. Goat boy.
But it was about Carrick. This was a long time ago. This was like episode 3.
yes,
It was a long time ago for my brain to remember.
it was about
Yes.
Carrick. Something about his lord
Yeah,
and
so if we
master.
go back to where the people were doing rituals in their robes,
Oh,
that's where I want to go.
hey, that's my future wife.
Pardon?
Wait,
Who?
Carrick's
What?
your future wife?
Damien?
No, he saw Dallas come in and kiss Celeste on
Oh,
the
I see.
forehead.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was very confused. Pardon. Okay, that's not
Orbog
my line.
yells random things, so I'm not surprised.
It's fine. He developed that at that place.
It's a tick.
Okay,
Yes.
so let's go back to that house where we saw those people in the robes that had the note from Damien about Carrick. Maybe that is the place. Maybe we're there. I don't know. Didn't see you. Saw some other things.
I wish I still had that
Lost a
robe.
couple of years of my
It
life in
fit
there.
so well.
Was rough. But yeah.
We head that way.
Aileen, what do you think about letting LL be a flower girl?
I think no. To the whole thing. We're
You
not.
just want to elope?
No.
There's an antelope. What? I thought you
We
were
are
into the
not a
deer.
thing, Orbog.
Oh, no.
We are friends.
No, I know.
Wait, Orbog's
No,
into
we
the
are. We are. Listen,
deer?
I just want to make Imran jealous. So you
See,
could
he is
just...
into the deer.
You
Told
could,
you.
Why do you want to
Use
make Imran
Callum
jealous?
to make Imran jealous.
no,
Why?
that's,
No,
that's,
Me?
that's weird.
Hold on.
Wait,
No more weird than you trying to use me.
Right about this time, you guys stroll up to the house.
Somewhere Emran takes D12 of psychic damage again. Is the house still standing?
It is. In fact, it looks unscathed.
That's not a good sign. You know,
Does-
not really. Normally, I'd be like, "Yay!" Not now.
But
And
maybe
this house
it is a good
does
sign,
look
'cause
familiar
there's-
to me, right?
Your memories about anything pertaining to that are a bit jumbled, so I'm gonna have to make you make a con check.
Oh, a con check.
he's a good con man.
He is a good con man. That's established.
I don't know about that. 17.
Yeah, you feel like you've been here before.
Did we connect
Okay.
dots? Have we done things?
We won. Thank you.
I'd like
This
to
is it,
go
we
into the
walk in, we die.
basement through the fireplace, whatever it was. There was a.
It's a
metal
wardrobe.
stove. I'm good at opening the door of this house specifically.
It's the
I'd like to
window.
zoom in.
Actually, you do not open the door at this house. You go in through the back
Right.
window.
Window.
I'm good at doors and
Window.
windows because we
Windows.
also opened. I moved a thing, and I stayed back so that someone else could get hurt.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're gonna which direction are you coming in through?
I'm gonna go Old Faithful. Back of the house.
The back window.
Window.
Okay.
This
Um,
is the way in, guys. Come this way.
Not the door.
All right.
I remember this. Callum, remember this. Good, well, not good times.
I don't know.
but
I mean, up until the point that I
times.
aged 30 years downstairs, it was pretty good fine. Yeah.
This is before you died.
Callum, what's your passive
19.
perception?
Didn't look at that.
You see some fresh tracks in the dust on the floor.
Oh, what kind of tracks? Are they goat tracks? Are they
Like-
hooves?
Rat trap.
They are footprints.
Are they goat footprints?
They are not.
Interesting. Does it look like they went in and out or only in?
Looks like they came in through that window and out through that
Okay,
window.
so they went in and they left. They're not like they went in and they went downstairs and they're still in there somewhere.
No, they went in and it looks like they went downstairs because the door is still open in the fireplace.
But there are tracks back out.
Yes.
So they're not still like in there, is what I'm saying.
I mean, probably not.
Are they?
The tracks came
Actually,
out.
Roll a survival check for me,
Are
please.
they our tracks? Is this time travel?
Well, that's a 19 on the die, and my survival is 9, so 28.
Okay, you are able to distinguish 4 separate sets of footprints, but only 3 leave. So one set of footprints is still there, and those ones are actually Hoove-like.
It's him. I don't know if we ever actually found that man. I couldn't tell you. That was a long time ago. Did we find him?
Callum found what was left of him strung between 2 different
That's right.
spikes.
That's right. I
Yes,
do
that's
recall
right.
that.
He was turned into a windsock, so...
And what a good one he was. Okay, so I'm going to cast a quick pass without trace on us, and everybody listen up. Someone's still in here somewhere. Don't know where. Let's be chill about it. Sound good? Great.
Yeah.
That
When are we ever anything other than
right.
chill?
That or
Mhm.
someone killed their friend down there. Unsure. We'll find out.
Chill is my
Is
middle
it?
name.
I don't think it is. I think
I'm not sure what my middle name
I
is
thought
at
like
this
champion
point, but...
or like I don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
The
I like
Oh, I
that.
thought it was of the house of.
Who the...
oh yeah,
you
I
know
thought
what?
it was too.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that makes sense.
But you were champion of the House of Sanders.
Yes.
So his name isn't really Boo.
His name's Poe, the champion of the House of Sanders.
Actually, Pooh is bugbear for the word
Oh,
champion.
there you go.
Oh.
Canon.
Done.
Yep.
Then I take back everything I said because I speak Goblin, which is what bugbears speak, and I knew that. So
Right.
I speak everything.
you do.
Fun fact.
You do.
Everything that goes through your mind.
Out loud.
Yes.
Me too.
That too.
Yeah.
So you guys head down the
Stealthily.
stairs. Okay.
Just stealthily. Just throw that off.
Okay. Just to appease Squid right now, everybody roll a stealth check and add 10 to it.
You can also add your stealth modifier. Would just like to say.
21.
19.
22. That's with the-
28.
36? Woo! I am the
All
knight.
right. Yeah, you guys feel pretty stealthy as you head down these stairs, and as you're kind of following the foot tracks, you guys enter into the first room where there's that pedestal that had the keys on it, and the footprints go past that pedestal.
I'm going to keep following him.
You're going to follow the footprints? Okay, you follow the footprints north and through the hallway that makes the turn to the west, and you come to that large corridor that has the separate pits where you guys had encountered the mimics. There's 2 sets of footprints that head north, and then there's 1 set of footprints that head west. Actually, there's 2 that head west.
And none of them return?
The returning footprints are all coming
Okay,
from the
I'm going to
west.
keep following the one of the people that are still... Whoever's still here.
Okay, so you go west. Is everybody else
Didn't you say west?
going with Callum?
Yes.
West are the ones that came back.
West
Yes.
are the ones that came back.
I'm following...
Well, but the one that does not come back also was one of the ones that went west.
I thought you said 2 went west and 1 went a different direction.
2 went north and 2 went west.
There's too many directions going on right
But
now.
all the returning footprints came from the west.
So the ones from the north did not come back.
The one in comparing the tread patterns, they came back from the west.
So it's a big circle.
Wait. So 2 people went west and 2 people went north, but 4 people came back from the west?
3 people came back from
and
the
I'm going to
west.
follow the one to the north.
Okay, you follow the footsteps to the north, where they encounter the room that you're in is more like a cave type cavern. The footsteps stop at a set of 3 stairs that head up to that darkened room where you had killed that one creature.
Yeah.
They stop at the entrance and then they turn and head southwest.
Keep going.
Into that room or following
I'm following
the
the footprints until I find the person that's still down here.
Okay. So you follow those footprints to the southwest where you encounter a natural cave where they meet up with the other footprints that had gone into this room. And in this room, you find the body of Ethan Firmstone.
I don't think Callum knows who that is.
But the rest of the people who are with you know.
Is it?
Yeah. Yep.
Is he
Okay.
wearing a rope
Yeah.
of the red variety?
Is
No.
he wearing a
Okay.
tin hat?
Yes.
Does it look as though, like, his body's there? Does it look like as though it was like ritualistically taken care of, or just offed?
No, this was the make a investigation check for me, please.
15.
This looks like a professional murder.
Professional, but not ritualistic.
Right.
Okay. So he was executed. He wasn't sacrificed.
Right.
Okay. Well, that's all right. Well, okay. So this is
Emran's brother.
all right.
How did Emran's brother end up here?
Because
That's
We're
Emran's
not-
brother.
The other
Yes.
footprints.
I mean, I
took
guess that
him
makes
here.
sense.
That's Emran's brother.
so this is all just
Okay, so people brought
A
him down
big-
here.
loop.
Yes. Orbog says as he
Wait, what do you-
tightens his pigtails.
What do you mean loop, Wild? I don't. I know.
Okay.
I
So
don't understand.
we came to Waterdeep,
Mhm.
and now we're finding someone
Mhm.
from Towerfall in Waterdeep,
Waterdeep.
right? I mean,
But you were from Tower Deep. I mean Towerfall.
Yes.
And you came here.
yeah, but the last time we saw Ethan was in Towerfall.
He was in his
He was in his crazy
house, locked tight.
Right.
Yeah, but you were in
Excuse me,
Towerfall
I've got a
before you
little
came
something in
here
my
for whatever
throat.
vision it
Right.
was you had.
Right. But I traveled here on a boat. That's how
Yes.
I got here.
Yeah.
How'd he get
That's
here?
what I'm saying.
How did he get
Doesn't-
here?
I didn't get here on a boat.
I'm going to get kind of close to him and like see if he has any, I don't know, just search his body for anything out of the ordinary.
You find pockets full of spice. A nice warming spice.
The spice is life.
Like what sort of I'll take a big sniff of it, trying to figure out what sort of spice.
I need
it
you to
is.
make a con save for me, please.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's a 10 plus 7, 17.
You start to feel really chill.
Really?
Like some Steely Dan records would go really good right
Yeah.
now.
So, wow. You know what? You guys are great. It's great being back here all together where we first, really started. Let's all. Can I get a hug? Could I just.
Not right
feel like-
now.
I'm gonna go looking for a room that looks like what Wilder described as kind of a
Yeah. Do
ritual.
I have any idea what this stuff is though, having smelt it?
Make a nature check.
Sure.
Apple
So-
cider
I wanted to-
spice.
Yes, I that's 18 plus minus 1, 17.
This is a spice that's it's an expensive spice. Like it's like this world's version of it's this version of it's this world's version of saffron. It's called Sithril.
Okay.
It's from Middle Earth.
That's a different thing.
It's kind of to bake it into things. It's kind of like cinnamon and cloves had a baby.
I like that baby.
But it has other effects as well.
But there are some neurological effects that they have that usually gets cooked out during the baking process.
Okay.
Oh, this is. It's so.
I taste a little bit of it as well.
It just goes down real smooth. I'm just gonna hang out in here for a little
Yeah,
bit.
well, how about this? Why don't you put some in your pockets? And we should go with Callum. We can't do anything for Ethan now. So
You know what, Wilder? I like you.
Hey,
I give
Pooh,
you
roll a
yes.
con save, please.
Yeah. I give Wilder a nice pat on the face. That would probably be not a great con save. Wait a second. Let's see. Con. That's 9.
Yeah, that plan that Wilder just dropped on you sounds like too much work, man.
But you know what, Wilder? I like that plan, but that plan sucks at the same time. So I think this room is really it really gets me. Really
It
gets
can
me.
keep you.
Oh, thanks,
You're welcome.
Orbog. That means a
I
lot
don't
to
have
me.
time for this. Callum, wait up. And I'm going to go after Callum.
Oh yeah, sure.
I didn't know Callum had left.
Yeah.
Callum said he followed the tracks.
Oh, gotcha.
Is any of this
I want to
jogging
find his
Wilder's memory?
hold. Yeah.
It feels familiar but not too familiar.
You know
But
what would
not
jog your
too
memory?
not familiar.
Wonderful.
Some worm spice.
So here's the thing, Callum.
Out there's like 3 people who are just like, yeah, because of the reference I just made.
The spice is life.
So
Life.
I guess what I'm saying is there has to be something about this area that's connected Waterdeep and Towerfall, because I don't know how Ethan would have gotten here. There's not enough time for him to have traveled here unless he knew of a portal or something like that.
Wilder, how quickly did we get here?
Right.
Yeah.
He wasn't paying attention. I was. We got here fast.
We did. I mean, I don't mean to say that as like, oh, hey, I can do this thing. Just more that we could get a lot of places real fast.
But yet we get nowhere.
Wilder,
Mm-hmm.
make a wisdom save, please.
Oh, he doesn't have any.
14.
Okay, never mind.
Wonderful.
But he has advantage.
You start looking around. Last time you were here, there was one specific room that you guys did not go to
I'll go there.
on the northeast corner of the map. And as you begin to approach that room, you begin to hear loud, almost like a roaring sound and smashing of stuff.
Like creature or like water?
It's creature, not water.
It's Eric.
I'm going to stealthily advance upon said area.
Okay. You make it to this room, and it's a giant circular room. And there's 2 undead trolls that seem to be locked in a state of battle. And if you remember that they were there the first time you were there too.
So I say, hey, that's familiar. But this doesn't look like,
I'm sorry, not trolls, ogres.
it's not like there's no like altar where people will be providing sacrifices or something crazy like that.
Do you have dark vision?
Mhm.
Okay. You see in the middle of the room, there does seem to be something that's kind of like a elongated dais.
Cool. I'm going to look at what I can do as a cleric. One moment. I'm going to step out, use Destroy Undead, see if it kills him. I'll do my Channel Divinity, I should say, which is Turn Undead. So they will make Wisdom saving throws.
Oh yeah, wisdom. They're great at that.
If they're under CR2, they will be destroyed if they fail this. Otherwise, they'll just be turned.
15, 14, 13. They rolled a 13 on their wisdom save.
A 13?
Yeah.
Nobody.
That's a no.
That's a no for me, dog.
Their CR is exactly 2. So how does that work?
If they are CR2 or lower.
Oh, yeah. So they just explode in a cloud of ash as you step in and present your holy symbol.
Cool. I'm just gonna go to the dais.
That
I'm just like, get out of here. And then
that was very anticlimactic. So
I'm very sorry. Welcome to an 11th level cleric of life.
So yeah, you approach this dais, and there is several sigils and glyphs that have been painted onto this in a kind of a dry, crusty brown substance.
Chocolate.
Kind of a rusty color.
Do I recognize what any of
Dark
these
chocolate.
sigils and or glyphs mean and or are?
Make an Arcana check, please.
Oh, probably not. That's real hefty 6.
Yeah, no.
Hey, can someone get Pooh in here? Because he can read anything, right?
Oh, especially now.
I think it'll help.
Yeah,
Honestly, reading comprehension probably going to go up.
I can run and get him. Hey, Pooh.
I'm just a little black rain cloud.
Hey, Pooh. Pooh. Pooh.
Oh, Wilder.
Hey.
The man with the...
Yes,
Yes?
champion boy. We need your assistance in reading some things.
I bet you do. That's the first time anyone has ever asked me to help them read something. Oh, that is funny.
Actually, we found a whole room, and it's just honey.
What?
Floor to ceiling honey. You need to come this way, please.
You had me at honey. Honey. I called you Honey Wilder.
You did, and I love you too, buddy.
Are you going with them, Pooh?
Yeah, I'm going with him.
All right. As you are walking,
Mm-hmm.
the effects of sniffing this spice start to wear off, and you are getting a splitting headache.
Oh.
What's going on?
Oh, wow.
More spice. Needs
I,
more spice.
I'm getting a little bit of nugget in the noggin, if you know what I mean.
I think so. I've never heard it put that way, but I think I get it.
I don't think I've ever put it in that way before, but
It's a way to put it, for sure.
ouch. Yep.
Are you good to go? We can keep going?
Yeah, I think I'm good. It's
We can get you some water.
Yeah, water would be good. You
Mhm.
said there's a room of honey. That would be great. Let's go into that room.
Make it all
Ooh.
better.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
You are going to make him so disappointed, Dave. But yeah, you reach that room, and it's coated with
Honey, here we are.
ogre zombie ash and not
It's
much
written
else.
in honey everywhere.
Well, I'm. Is this the right room?
You know, funny thing. So, some crazy things have been happening. When I was in here, it was covered in honey, and now it's not. I don't know.
Oh.
Timey-wimey things. So,
It disappeared.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Callum.
That's a real bummer.
Who's here?
Hi, Callum.
Hello. Can you do me a favor and read what this says?
Sure. Can you do me a favor and, I don't know, hit me on the head or something?
No,
I've got a splitting
he's got a headache.
headache.
We'll put a hand on you and cast lesser restoration.
The headache melts away like a really good thin mint.
I don't like mint. No.
Good.
Good.
The way God intended.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
I don't understand you people.
Okay. I like mint. I don't like chocolate and mint mixed together. Okay. So
I don't
Hallelujah.
understand you people.
There is a God, and he loves you.
That's right.
And he has a plan for you.
John needs to repent.
It's all a circle. Life
Alright.
is a circle.
I feel so much better like chocolate without mint.
Oh, but with peanut butter.
As you say this, the cave begins to rumble.
Oops. With mint. Chocolate with mint, I meant to say.
Uh-huh.
I read the symbol.
you?
I start reading stuff. Yeah. I
Do you
can comprehend all
Anything.
I understand all spoken languages.
Spoken languages?
Listen
Yep.
real close to it.
And any creature that can understand a language can understand what you say. So I'm going to be really useful right here.
Just make it up,
I mean,
man.
It bunch of swirly, squiggly lines on there.
Mm-hmm. This is. It's.
Can I at least try to read this?
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Let's see, Arcana check.
Mhm.
It's a 17.
Yeah.
No, you do.
We're helping him, John.
Hey, Pooh, you got some of that spice left?
Yes.
I'm focusing really hard. I pull out a handful. I hand it
I
around.
take it, and I'm gonna do something that might not work, but I'd like to submit that this spell's component specifically lists saffron.
Oh.
And I'm gonna cast True Seeing on myself and see if that helps figure out what this is.
It's okay to do saffron, kids.
It's expensive.
It's expensive, but it's good for you.
Paprika
Okay.
is better.
So
Stuff.
you cast True Seeing on yourself. You remember when you saw the reality of the Red Room?
Did I see the reality of the Red Room?
Callum didn't see that.
Okay, well, but Squid knows what the reality of the Red Room was, though.
Maybe.
Yes. The flesh pit.
Oh, that Red Room?
Yeah.
Not like. That's a different Red Room. That's. I have been picturing the Red Room very differently from this flesh pit room.
Oh, the Red Room was.
Are they the same room?
Yeah, that's where the flesh pit was. Was in the one underneath Castle Sturkler.
I was picturing just like a room that had like blood everywhere.
Yeah, it was like that until the veil was pulled away.
I see. And then it was just, you know.
But anyway, as you cast True Sight on yourself, there is a pulsating flesh pit underneath you that is puckered.
Oh, there you go.
And you,
What a phrase.
you are standing on the central orifice of it.
Oh.
Mm.
Again, John, I'd like to submit that there is no way that you meant Star Wars. when you choose to describe things in this way.
I choose to believe that he is talking about Star Wars.
Do I know what these glyphs say? Or am I just witnessing this?
You're just witnessing this. You don't.
Can I poke it with an arrow?
Okay.
Just for fun. Just to see what happens. I'm just gonna take an arrow out and just poke it into the ground. That no one else can see what's happening. It's just
I'm still trying to read.
It's coming to me.
Yeah, nothing happens when you jab it.
Are you trying to taste the dud again?
okay. Interesting. So this is wild for me to see and no one else to see.
What do you see? Is it a room full of honey? Did it turn to honey again?
No, I wish. I wish this room was full of honey. It's not. I don't think I want anything that's been in this room or touched in this room or is coming out of this room.
What kind of room is it, Callum?
Do you know the room that I had to put that door in front of?
Yes.
Because there was all that
Yes.
stuff.
Yep, I remember.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing currently.
Like, you just see in that room or you're in that room?
Yep.
Oh,
The second.
Is it the same room, just in a different location? Like Lenny's?
I see what you're
franchise?
trying to say, Pooh.
I'm okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast a spell that John will give me information when I cast.
Oh no, are you using the
I'm gonna-
Ring of Grammarian?
No, I'm gonna cast the DM do the work spell. So I'm just gonna sit down and put my hands on the ground, which Callum does hesitantly. May I add? And I'm gonna cast legend lore. And I'm going to name or describe a person, place, or object, this place. And the spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing you named. The lore might consist of tales, forgotten stories, or even secret lore that has never been widely known. If the thing you named isn't of legendary importance, you gain no information. The more information you already have about the thing, the more precise and detailed the information you receive is. The information you learn is accurate, but might be couched in figurative language.
Okay. Is there a rolling for that, or does it just happen?
Just happens and I lose some of my newly acquired gold.
Okay.
And I would suggest that it's probably of legendary importance. I don't know. And I have at least some information about it.
Okay.
Perhaps a significant amount. I don't know.
Cast the spell. The residual effect of being at one with the the aspect of time. You begin to step back outside of yourself and see the fabric of the time stream. Much in a similar way that Pooh saw when he touched the loom of time. And time begins to reverse until you see a moment where Wilder is standing in this room, and there's braziers at 5 points of this room as he is speaking in a language that you don't understand, and he takes a dagger across his palm and begins to use the welling blood therein to write on this dais. And because you currently have true seeing, you see him begin using arcane words of power. He begins to partition his own soul and consign them to an entity outside the fabric of time that you cannot see. And the fabric of time rips open underneath this room. And as you look down into it, you see a dark space and a large tentacle with an orifice at the end of it jams itself through the open space and to hold the tear in time space open. And at the very last minute, it's like Felix has this revelation and ceases the ritual, and with a confused look on his face, wanders out of the room.
Yeah, cool. I think I need to do some reading.
Now's a great time to
Well,
do it.
Yes.
Well, I've got a pretty idea of what started this
A pretty idea.
all
That's good.
in
Yeah.
general.
Me.
Yeah.
Me.
Yes.
Well, not like you. I mean, it could have been anyone. I just mean like the actual ritual that was taking place. I
He's
witnessed
not
it
that
happening.
pretty.
wait, you
Well,
saw
I don't know. You're pretty.
you saw it happen?
You were
Yeah.
here.
Did you remember it?
I wasn't here when it happened, but I just witnessed it happen, with like magic. And kind of I was
Okay.
kind of there if we're talking about like time, I suppose. Depending on what you think about time travel and how that
Huh.
works. Like is glimpsing into the past actually being in the past? I don't know. Who's to say?
Is there even a past?
Right.
Is all time
It's
happening
just
at once?
circle.
That's a good question. Hey, Dad.
Is time merely our perception of what's going on?
As you say, Dad, you hear a bamf.
Oh, hey. That worked better than it did in my childhood.
To be fair, you were around your mother quite a bit, and she did not want
Yeah,
me
well,
around.
I can't tell. She was the only one around, so let's not get into that. Anyway, hi,
Hey,
how are you? How's it going? How does time work?
Oh,
No, that's not. I
boy.
don't. Never mind. I don't
Wow.
need.
Next episode.
We're never gonna leave.
Actually, the funny thing is that all creatures only
Big and small.
exactly that would be all creatures.
Mhm.
But all creatures actually, you experience time from a retrospective position. You can only experience time after it has already happened. Nobody actually experiences reality as. That's the reason why your decision making is always based off of what has already been, because you cannot process what is.
That actually makes sense.
As you process what is, it already becomes what has been.
Right.
Essentially, the only thing certain is the past.
And taxes.
No,
Did you know Orbog's the aspect of them?
Yeah.
he isn't, but that's fine.
Actually, we have death and taxes here. Also, question. Nope, changed my mind. I didn't have a question. I don't know what you were saying, but yeah.
can you read this?
Yeah, do you know what that says? Do you know what, if I explained to you what our ritual was, could you tell me what it was? Did that make sense?
Are you talking about what happened
Right.
here
Yes.
Yeah.
with the thing in the floor and
Yeah,
everything?
the thing.
Uh-huh.
That we can't see, but
I can see it.
Callum tells us it's
I
there.
can see it. It's gross.
Yeah.
Is it over here?
You're kind of standing on the rim of
Oh
it.
no.
Oh,
No. I don't.
everybody takes a step back.
Yeah.
Zit.
Orbog takes a step forward.
But yeah, this was I don't know if you ever heard of execration magic.
What'd
No.
you just call me?
Eggs and bacon magic.
Eggs.
Pooh.
Oh, eggs and
That
bacon.
is magic.
Execration.
It sounds familiar.
It's the school of magic that Stumblefoot used to destroy Lolth.
That's right.
Oh,
It is a school of magic that is banned in pretty much everywhere globally.
Makes things something that they're
It's
somewhere that they're-
incredibly powerful, but it requires sacrifice from the caster.
That's
Is
right.
there,
That's right.
so that happened here.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way to stop it? Or like put it back where it came from?
Or
Or
so
so
help
help
me.
Can we put Pandora back in the box?
Here's the thing.
I feel like you're gonna say no.
No, it's a yes, but with a caveat.
Oh, my favorite.
I like that. That's a delicacy, right?
Yeah, it is.
Fish baby.
You see, nature. Your mom.
I know her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Familiar.
She. Nature abhors imbalance. So where there's a void, it must be filled in.
So I need to bring Mom here.
No, what happened was this spell had created a void within the time-space fabric.
That only Mom could fill. Mm-hmm.
No, you see, because it was filled by this appendage that is poking through. It's like something stuck its finger that has an orifice in it into the hole.
You need to find different words to describe these things, but all right. So can we take the finger out?
Or I don't know, cut it off and push it back in.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll work quite like
That
that.
was
But
sanitary, but all right.
Or none of the above, and we'll just how about we just stop the bad stuff?
So what if we put explosives?
So here's the thing. I tried to burn it the last time we encountered it, and it just got angry.
So, yeah, but that's like if it filled the void, can we get it out of there so the proper thing can be back in?
how do you plan on doing that?
Magic.
That's my question.
Like,
that's what I'm asking. Is it not? We can look into how to do it. Is it possible to do it?
If you were to pull the finger out, I suppose it would fill itself in. But
like, if we were to make sure that the right thing was there, ready to fill it in, if we were to get it out.
That's just it. You know, you're talking about creating time space, and there's only 3 people I know who can do that.
You?
No.
God?
Well.
Were you going to say no?
Well,
he's big enough to do anything. Thank you.
Yes, but he also likes to allow people to accomplish what they've been purposed for.
Sounds like he's still capable. If I were to get the finger out, he could take care of it.
Who are the other people?
Yeah.
Go on. The 3 they're the 3 that work the loom.
Oh.
Hey, Pooh.
Yep.
You know where there's a loom, right?
I've been there.
I know 3 animals that also know where that is.
3 animals?
Yeah, I think there was like a pigeon. There was...
Yes.
Maybe a raccoon. I don't remember.
Am I the only one that's lost here?
No, I'm confused as well.
Remember, there was a tower, and I had to steal the needle. Remember the needle?
I remember the needle.
I think it was stuck in my hand for a while.
So what we need to do is we need to find out how to get the finger out. We need to find the 3 of them so they can put the proper thing back in the right place when we get the finger out. Yeah? Is my tracking so far?
Yes.
Can
I think
stick
so.
Wilder in it.
That's not going to work.
See, I was kind of thinking it would, but...
So we get the finger out. We have the 3 ladies with the loom take care of filling it back in. You and Mom get back together. Everyone's happy in the end. We go back to Towerfall.
What?
Yeah. All of these sound right, yeah?
All right, let's start.
Sounds good to me.
Do you know how to write poetry? Like love poems?
Yeah. Da?
I'm gonna go now.
All right. Well, we'll call you soon. But did that seems right, yeah?
I like
that seems like something that could be done.
I mean, it's a matter of how you're gonna get the finger out.
But like now, when you say, but how are you going to? That assumes that it is possible, right? Like, I don't want you to just be like, no, you can't, no matter how you try. More like, yes, if you try in a specific way, it could be done.
Well, I mean, I don't think you...
All things are possible through him who gives me strength. So...
I think you're being a little bit glib when you say that.
I feel like there might be
Maybe.
some context that's missing there.
Potentially, but my father's not really good at having
He
conversations.
can't help
so
it. He doesn't know any better.
I don't think you understand. Like, as soon as the finger gets pulled out, the thing's going to close.
Right.
Right, but if we have them there, do we talk to them first and then we figure out how to get
They
things out?
don't
And then
talk to anybody. And if they do, it's bad juju. Like, you do not.
Do you know what else is bad juju? The world ending.
They're not so bad.
I didn't care for them, but that's me personally.
So if it's all right with you, I'm going to go now. All right? Bye.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
bye, Dad.
Callum's dad.
Be working on that poetry, though, will
listen
you?
to some Chicago albums.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Women love Chicago.
Okay, so where do we find the loom people? That's what we need.
The big tower. Yep, it was a big
Wasn't they in
tower.
Daggerford?
Gareth knew where that was. I believe it
Buy a
was.
bunch of fruit.
It was Gareth, or was it Stumblefoot? Somebody knew where it was, and it was somewhere they had grown up.
It was through the kitchen pass, wasn't it?
No.
Yes.
No.
It was near Daggerford.
Why didn't you ask your dad for
Yes.
directions?
I asked my dad for a lot of things, and he didn't really answer a lot of them. So
He's not much help.
We went to Daggerford, and then we stopped at Daggerford, and then we went there, and then we came back to Daggerford.
Mm-hmm. So
also known as knife dodge, depending on who you ask.
Knife dodge?
I've not heard of that.
Yeah, I hear that's what the animals call it.
Oh, the animals.
Dagger. I'm not tracking here, but...
Have you been there is some very angry grass out that way.
True.
Oh, yeah.
Could we...
There's also angry grass out this way,
Could
but,
we ask the grass how to get there?
Yes.
Didn't go so well last time.
I think we've done enough talking to plants today.
I don't think there's many plants that are left that have been around long enough to...
I mean, at this point,
no.
We should figure out how to make the room look like the room, and then I'll just crawl through the hole.
Yes.
I don't think that'll solve it.
How about we discuss all of this not in this room?
That seems like a good idea.
Because I'm not entirely sure whose finger that is.
I think I need to go read this book, and maybe while we're here, see if I can find anything else about this and like the ritual that was taking place and whatnot. If we want to go back to Lenny's, I can do that in the morning.
No, we can go to the Lenny's here.
It's
Is there a Lenny's
everywhere.
here?
Yes.
I've never seen a Lenny's here.
There's not a Lenny's here. Well, they're missing out on a wonderful franchising opportunity.
All right. You guys make your way up to the top floor.
I wish we could count Callum reading a book as damaging the book, because I have a spell that could speed it up. Dang it.
You haven't seen him read.
I guess we're just going to camp out in the midway between the room we were in and the room we came from. Wait for Callum to read.
Just somewhere that looks not like a finger.
Oh, yeah, no, that's downstairs. That's...
We're out of that room.
It's more like a proboscis, I mean, really, if you want to think about it. But so you guys make your way up top. Wilder, every time you look at that back window, you get some deja vu feelings about it that you can't quite place. And every time, I'll give you this much. Actually, no. Roll a wisdom check for me.
Everybody.
No, just Wilder.
It goes so well for me every time.
Yeah, you can lie. It's okay.
It's an 11.
All right, never mind.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So you guys take a long rest. In the meantime, we'll go back to Mayra and Emran. You guys make it down to where you last left the survivor camp, and they are not there.
This was the place, right?
They're not in the tower basement anymore.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Nothing left behind.
They didn't go down where the other people were?
The ones that were in the tower basement had gone there in a while ago. They were led by your
They
mom.
were led down. They were led down by Callum and Wilder when they came back.
Right. And then you guys went down. I was assuming you guys were going down into the underground area where everybody was at. And they are not there. Like, the survivors are not down there.
Is there a sign of where they went?
Make a survival check.
Not great. Emran is so good at this. A 9.
Yeah, you're a bit too distraught to see that they're not there to understand where they actually went.
Distraught is the wrong word to use in this situation. Well. Wonderful. Great. Okay.
Mayra's gonna look around and see if she can't figure out where they had gone.
Make a survival check.
16.
Yeah, you can see a large exodus from this area going deeper into the Underdark.
I'm pretty sure they went this way. No waste.
Lead on, I
So
suppose.
we go deeper into the Underdark.
You guys spend quite a bit of time. This actually is great because this gives me a chance to burn off some of that extra time that was used by everybody else. You spend a couple hours tracking the survivors into the Underdark. Both of you have dark vision, yeah?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Yeah, Emran, you are
I
complete.
use a torch.
Okay.
That's what I have these for.
Okay. So yeah, you head down into the Underdark until you come across a faint magenta glow, which is on the horizon, and it turns out to be the Drow City, previously mentioned.
I don't believe I have ever been here. Have you been here?
Yes, for a couple things.
Wonderful.
You said we saw a glow. Is is it
Inhabited?
Yes, that word.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, the city is lit up in fairy fire. Like, it is expecting,
Right. Like they were expecting attacks.
they're expecting visitors, because Drow don't need fairy fire.
Fairy fire is a damaging spell.
No, it's not.
So anyway, we go towards the city, I would assume.
So you make your way in the Drow City, and it's actually a bustling metropolis of multiple different races and cultures at the moment.
Where would Rhoda have gone in this place?
She is likely with my mother.
I don't know of your mother. Where would she have gone?
That is a question that I used to ask myself often. Not one that I have an answer to, unfortunately. I assume somewhere in here she has somehow grown a heart in recent weeks and or months. Unclear. But it seems as though people are fine.
Does that mean that your plan is not needed?
It seems that in some senses that I indeed personally am not needed, I suppose.
Let's find Rhoda. I'm going to look to see if there's a general place where people that seem to have come from the above ground are going or gathering.
You noticed that there was kind of a camp on the outside of the city as well. A lot of the surface dwelling races that you see down here, a good portion of them you see look like they've already acclimated to the culture down here. Like, they're dressing in the fashion that they have down there and just kind of cruising around. And then there are others that seem incredibly awkward and uncertain as to how to conduct themselves. So there really is no standardization of the surface dwelling races in here.
All right. Then I will begin looking for Fontars.
You find one right next to you who is I mean, make an investigation check.
Not one. I found it. Like, I don't even know if I found the one next to me.
You thought you had one next to you, but you know, as soon as you turned around, you kind of got poked in the eye.
It's the glaive. You got to watch out for it.
Amron, you want to add to this at all,
Help?
or
Dang. No, Emwyn's looking a bit lost in general. She is kind of just following wherever Mira is going.
So Mary's gonna lead us to the closest tavern.
I like that.
all right? You find a place that's called the Lucky Strike, and you go in. Not a whole lot of people in there.
Huh. Do you want a drink? Anything?
Yes.
Better than hot water, I'm sure.
Yes.
I'll buy.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I will go take a seat.
There's a giant floating eyeball with stalks coming off of it, with two little fingers on the end of the stalks. That's behind the bar, and it's got a big
Callum's
old.
so upset. Callum's so mad. Callum takes psychic damage.
This is what you would know. It's a cousin of the beholder species. It's called a beer holder, and they're oftenly found working in taverns and inns.
Is his name Ivan?
No, his name is Flax Zannery.
Can we have a couple of your best?
Two of the stalks come out and grab frosty mugs, and the two other stalks pop a bottle open and pour them in there and slide them over to you. And he goes, "There you go. That'll be 13 silver."
Okay. I give it to him. So you now have a drink, Cameron.
Thank you. You know you don't have to follow me places.
I mean, where else am I going to go? We don't know where Rhoda is. She gave me one job.
Yes. I suppose that is true of some fashion.
Mayra takes a sip of her drink.
It's delicious.
Takes a wonderful
big drink.
Although when you take a sip of it, it seems to be lacking something that you would be expecting.
Alcohol?
Yes.
Nice. So Mary's gonna look at the people who are in the tavern to see if anybody there looks like the kind of person who would know things about things. Specifically about where
All right.
people are.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. It is 9.
I mean, there's a couple drow in there.
Cool.
That's racist. All drow know things because it's their city.
No, I mean, like literally, because of her investigation check, that's really all she gets out of it, is that there's a couple people
That
there.
was sad.
So what is the plan? Then you're just going to follow me until we find Rhoda and she gives you some other job?
I mean, do you see a better plan?
I don't see a lot of anything at the moment.
Me neither.
And not just because it's dark.
But this is my mission, and that's what I was given. It's all I have at this moment, so.
And finishes her drink. Somehow it just doesn't hit the spot like I hoped it would.
This new city you wanted to build, what would it look like?
I don't see that it... I don't imagine that it really matters anymore.
All of these people are still here. They still need something.
It seems as though they found what they need.
Well, what's above is still not safe. Surely not all of them will be able to live down here forever.
Maybe not. I imagine probably not. I also don't know that whatever is above will be safe in our lifetime again.
Wasn't that what the whole mission was with your friends?
Yes, that was before the ground opened up and tried to swallow the city whole.
So there's no hope.
Do you see any?
Well, I thought there might be, especially with one of your friends. The halfling. She gave me hope.
She gave me cinnamon rolls.
She gave me those too.
Yes.
They were really good.
Yes, they were. She is, I suppose, still very good at baking. But I don't necessarily know that that rebuilds what is gone.
I don't know. Everybody could use some cinnamon rolls, I think.
I would agree with that, I suppose. But I don't know that, baked goods help, but I don't know that they solve the problem.
Y'all are grim. That's all I'm saying.
Gives a cheers with her alcohol drink.
Just bump glasses, drink some more.
Drink in silence for the rest of the evening.
Maybe if we find Rhoda, whoever else would be the one to make the decisions now.
I'm sorry. Okay. I wasn't going to say anything else. I was just going to drink in silence for the rest of the evening. But Rhoda's going to
You
make the rest of the
finished your
decisions.
drink.
Rhoda is not going to be making the rest of the decisions.
No. Rhoda and whoever's making the decisions. Rhoda
there's
comes
no
first.
and. No, there's no. There's
Rhoda's
no
not
and.
making decisions, but I need to find Rhoda first, and then you can find the persons
we will
that
find
need to
Rhoda.
make decisions.
You should be a bodyguard for Rhoda from now on, and not for me, because I can, quite frankly, take care of myself, and there's now a whole lot of other people that I'm taking care of at the moment. And Rhoda will not be making choices because she's not in a mental state that really makes her capable of that. So,
Oh, see, I wouldn't have left her, but she insisted.
yeah, well, she insisted a lot of things that I wouldn't agree with. So,
Now, as long as you come with, we can find her.
yes,
Tonight,
I'll
hopefully.
talk to my
Today,
mother.
whatever time of day it is, down here in the dark.
You guys spend the rest of the evening in Ultha Orthiad. Meanwhile, back in Waterdeep, after a long rest and a bit of reading.
So, what will we find out?
What's in the in the book?
I'm just sipping my coffee.
No. I mean, what's in the book there, Callum?
What's in the book? What's in the book?
So, having read the book and studied it quite a bit, you you started reading foreign philosophy about things that exist in a realm of unexistence, and because it does not exist, the capacity for whatever that could lurk there is infinite. Like, it's basically this philosophy of, if what is a thing, then in order for nature to be balanced, what is not should also be a state of existence. So it kind of speaks to the possibility of a realm where all things that are not are, and all things that are not. It creates the idea that if there is existence, then there is an anti-existence, and all that does not exist exists there, and all that exists here does not exist there.
Cool.
I'm actually now tracking with you. Is Callum going to share that?
Yeah, he's taking notes. He'll share whatever he read.
It would make sense that this would kind of explain the existence of Carrick and the space between spaces.
So there's I'm fuzzy.
Yes, you are.
Well, so the philosophy is fine and all. It's now that I know what I'm looking for, philosophy-wise, I suppose I want to find anything to read about how to deal with it. I need more information. I don't want the theory. I want the practical applications,
Oh,
so to speak.
we can see if there's anything left of the Waterdeep library area. I never went there myself, but there were a few bugbears who like to read.
Well, we'll go find that, and then I can take us back to Towerfall. We can check the cathedral, and then we can go wherever we want after that, and kind of sort it out, I suppose.
And does this mean we get to go to all the libraries?
I mean, it sounds like a good idea, honestly. Until I have enough information, I don't really want to be pulling fingers out or fighting Carrick. So,
Makes
It's
sense.
understandable.
yeah.
I'm okay fighting him.
No.
Well,
I mean, it's got to happen sometime.
You also made us believe that you could read anything, and you can't read anything. I take
Well,
that back. You could
you
read
know
it,
what?
you just couldn't understand it.
I can understand. I was fuzzy again. I found out this is all new to me. I figured out all of a sudden that I could understand anything that anyone said to me. And I mistakenly assumed that applied to everything.
I wonder if somebody had tried to read that out loud, if you would have understood it.
But it was just like a squiggle. I don't know what a squiggle sounds like. Watch your language. My goodness.
Well. All right. A quest for books. Yes?
Yay!
Thanks for hanging out, everybody. All the same, we appreciate you following along on this goofy little story that we've got going on. Please go subscribe or like or rate on whatever platform you typically listen to podcasts on. We'd much appreciate that. And welcome you on the journey with us.
You have been listening to the Playing Games with Strangers podcast with the voices of John Haryu, Catherine Serwinski, Dave Clements, J.S. Earls, Celeste Mora, Josiah Crandall, Eric Campagno, and Steve MacDonald. The theme music was written and performed by Steve Arthur, used with permission. Find more of his music on Facebook or wherever you purchase music digitally. Please review this podcast wherever you download it from to help other podcasters find our podcast and join our community. And once again, thank you for listening.
A massive thanks to our Blade level patrons, Julie Earls, Aaron Peckham, Josh Clements, Branson Boykin, Debbie Roth, Matthew Cosby, Random Encounters, and Indubitably. Learn more and see how you can support the show by going to patreon.com/playinggameswithstrangers.